So let me check if you are live. Wait. Just a moment, everyone. Let me check if I am live. Yeah. Okay. Just a moment, everyone. Let me check. Okay. So hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome to this Unacademy ICSE and ISC YouTube channel. So this is Manisha, your class 9 chemistry educator. I have done my graduation as well as diploma. I'm a gold medalist in both and I was a university as well as state topper. So hi Mayank, welcome to the class. So you can join this Telegram channel for every homework and class notes of the YouTube class. And this is the official channel of Unacademy on Telegram, which you can join for every important notifications and live classes links. Okay. So, before starting the class, I would like to tell you the Unacademy free special class feature which you can join absolutely for free. Okay. And before joining the class, please use my code Manisha Live, which will help you unlock every free special classes. Okay. So, like in special classes, you can have real time interactions with your teachers using the chat and emojis. You can ask questions using the question tab. You can participate in the polls. You can compare your rank with your friends. So there are so many features that you can really have a benefit by attending the special classes. Okay, so my special classes for class 9 is from 5:15 to 6:15. Like in today's special class, I will be discussing your revision on preparation of hydrogen. On 14th, I have a class for where I will be discussing your previous year questions asked on the preparation and properties of hydrogen. And on 16th, we will be having a revision on study of gas law. So you can see how beneficial these classes are, because as you are having your exams very near, so these classes will certainly help you to revise your topics as well as discuss the previous year questions, which will give you a clear idea means how which type of questions are asked from which chapter and in what way the questions are asked, how you have to answer and everything. Okay. Hello Shaurya, welcome to the class. Okay. So if you like have want to have a more personalized experience, you can really go for an Academy Plus subscription. With this subscription, you can have a lot of benefits, like you can learn live from the comfort of your home. There are top educators teaching on this platform. You can clear your doubts. Okay, your everything of the syllabus, every part of the syllabus will be covered here. You will be provided mentorship and guidance, study material in PDF formats. So many things you are going to have on this Unacademy Plus subscription. So we have subscription at a very affordable price, and if you take subscription for class 9, you will be having the extra subscription for 10, 11 and 12 just for free. Means with single subscription you can access the courses of 10, 11, 12 as well. Okay, and do not forget to use my code Manisha Live, which will give you 10% discount. Also, there is a mega offer going on the Unacademy app. Like if you buy the subscription for 12 months, you will be given 2 months extra just for free. Okay, so just imagine with the amount of 12 months, you are getting the subscription for 14 months. Okay, and also we are having an open house where you can talk to educators, solve your doubts. Okay, and you can have a lot of chats with your educator. You can means talk to them, whatever doubts you have, you can solve them in these classes. Okay, so, Shaurya, Mayank, and everyone present in the class, please let me know if I am clearly visible and audible. Yes? Am I clearly visible and audible? Because I am just now going to start the class. I hope I am clearly visible and audible to everyone. Okay, chalo. So, let's start the class now. So, now what is pollution? So, means what? If I ask you simple thing. Hello, Chetna. Welcome to the class. So, if I ask you a simple thing, what is pollution? Okay. So, how can you define pollution? So, pollution is nothing but the addition of any unwanted substances. Means those substances which are not desirable for the environment, which should not have been there in the environment, if they are being added to the environment, that is your pollution. Okay, and due to that addition of undesirable or unwanted substances, those are creating or causing a adverse effect. Those are having a very severe impact on the environment, like on human beings, on your raw material sources, on your plants. Okay, all these are getting affected from the addition of unwanted substances. So these phenomena is termed as your pollution. Okay, so pollution is what? Making something dirty. This is the only normal meaning that you can understand from this term. So if you are making your environment dirty, if your environment is getting becoming unhygienic, or any unwanted substances is being added, so your pollution is there. Okay, and it can have severe effects on human health, raw material sources and plants as well. Okay, so this is the scenario that we have in our mind whenever we listen to this term pollution. Yes, so this is a air pollution, this is your water pollution, this is your land pollution. So many types of pollution we have. Okay, but in our syllabus we have to cover only air pollution, so I will be covering only your air pollution. Clear? Now, what are pollutants? So I told you addition of any undesirable substances. So those undesirable substances are the pollutants. Okay, those are being added to the environment and making the environment dirty, and hence creating your pollution. Okay, so pollutants are basically the chemical, they can be something chemical or biological substances which are added to the environment and which is responsible for affecting the quality of the environment, or you can say quality of the air, land, life forms, everything. Okay, so those unwanted substances are termed as pollutants. For example, your toxic waste that is coming out of your industries, that is an example of pollutant. Also like the kitchen waste, okay, the detergents, okay, all these are your pollutants. Whichever is causing harmful effects on environment is your pollutant. Clear? I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now on the basis of nature, okay, means what type of pollutant is being added to the environment. On the basis of that nature, you can bifurcate your pollutant into two categories. That is your biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Okay. Now what is this biodegradable? So from the term itself, if you separate these terms and try to understand the meaning, so from the term itself you can understand bio means what? Something related to your organic thing, for something related to your life. Okay, and degradable means what? Which can be decomposed, which can be converted to your simpler substances. Okay, chalo. Okay, man, very good. So which can be means converted to something simpler, that is your degradable. Okay, now the pollutants which are naturally organic substances like your vegetable peels or kitchen waste are example of natural organic substances. If you throw them in the environment, what happens? After few days you do not find them. Okay, let's suppose I am throwing the orange peels, okay, on the soil. After 3 to 4 days I will not find any orange peel. So where that orange peel has gone? So basically that orange peel has been decomposed by the microbes, okay, which are present in the soil. Or some pollutants are decomposed by your oxygen or water, or the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun, acid rains, your natural microbes or microorganisms, biological processes. Okay, so all these are the natural substances which are decomposing the waste product that you are throwing in the environment. Those type of waste product which can be decomposed, which can be further converted into simpler molecules which is not harmful for the environment, those pollutants are known as biodegradable pollutants. Okay, and these biodegradable pollutants are converted to simple organic molecules, or they can be converted to your carbon dioxide or water, which is not very much harmful for your environment. Okay, so these are your biodegradable pollutants. Clear? I hope the biodegradable pollutant is clear to everyone. Now let's talk about, okay, so these are your examples of the biodegradable pollutants. So basically your domestic waste, that is the garbage that we throw out of our house, excluding the plastic materials, okay, only the organic part. Now urine, the fecal matter, sewage, agricultural residues, paper, wood, cloth, means all the organic substances basically. Okay, if I want to summarize this, so your biodegradable pollutants are the organic substances. Okay, these are all your biodegradable pollutants. Clear everyone? I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, Chetna, very happy birthday. So very nice. Okay, chalo. So I hope the biodegradable pollutant is clear to everyone. Let's come back to our topic. So non-biodegradable waste is what? So I told you on the basis of nature, whether the waste products, the pollutants are getting decomposed or not, we can divide them into two categories, that is biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Now, what are these non-biodegradable? So, non-biodegradable, from the name itself, you can understand what is this. So, non-biodegradable is a substance that cannot be decomposed. Okay, that cannot be decomposed or broken down, means you cannot convert them into simpler products. The natural organisms, the microbes, the bacteria that is present in the soil cannot decompose them into simpler products, and they will continue to act as a source of pollution for years and years. Those type of pollutants are termed as your non-biodegradable pollutants. Clear? So let me give you the definition once again. So basically those substances which cannot be converted into simpler products or cannot be decomposed by your natural organisms and will continue to act as a source of pollution. If it is in the environment, it will remain in the environment for years and years to come. Okay, that is an example of your non biodegradable waste. So examples are like plastics, the metal cans, aluminiums, your rubber, toxic chemicals. All these are your non-biodegradable waste examples. Okay, basically the inorganic part which is not obtained from any life or not obtained from any organisms. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Let me know. So, non-biodegradable waste are going to be there in the atmosphere, in the environment for years and years to come, and they will continue to act as a source of pollution, and they cannot be degraded or they cannot be decomposed by any natural substances. Clear? Or natural organisms. Next is that on the basis of origin. Now from where your pollutant is formed, from where your pollutant is arising, the sources. Okay. On the basis of sources, your pollutant can be natural as well as it can be your man-made. Okay. So what are the natural sources of pollution? So naturally occurring pollutants, those pollutants which is coming out as a consequence of the natural processes like volcanic eruptions, okay, ground level ozone formation, okay. So all these are your natural sources from where the pollutants are getting added to the environment. So the natural sources of air pollutants can be your forest fires, your volcanic eruptions, okay. So all these are your natural sources of air pollutants. Clear? So like examples are ash, soot, sulfur dioxide, ground level ozone also known as smog, salt spray, volcanic and combustion gases. Okay, all these are your natural sources of air pollution. Clear? And these pollutants are released into the nature during some volcanic eruptions or forest fires, grass fires, or during the storm or wind which carry sand and dust. The decaying vegetations, they releases your nitrous gas. Okay, then methane gas is also released where your decaying vegetation is there. Okay, so all these are your natural sources of air pollution. Please clear, everyone? Please let me know. Yeah, everyone, please let me know if it is clear to you. Okay, chalo. Now, man-made sources of air pollution. Now, which are the man-made sources of air pollution? So, basically like your automobile releases. Okay, the gases which are released from your automobiles, your vehicles like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrocarbons, nitrogen dioxide, particulates of lead, because the lead-free petrol is used nowadays, but earlier your leaded petrol was used. So, these are the man-made sources of air pollution which is released from the vehicles of the people. Okay, now factories, the pollutants that is released by your factories like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrocarbons, NO2, all these are the pollutants released by the factories. So almost all are the same type of pollutants but released from different sources. Like your vehicles are there, factories are there, industries are there, agricultural processes are there. Okay, so you can see more or less every gas is same only, but the source of every gas can be different. Okay, so there are so many sources that is available, that is man-made, which is contributing to the air pollution. Clear? Okay, so I hope it is clear to everyone. Next, let's talk about your air pollution. Now, what is air pollution? So, basically, air pollution means what? Degradation of the air quality. The quality of air is getting degraded. It is getting into the low quality. Okay, so air pollution means what? It means degradation. Okay, it means degradation of your air quality. Now, the air that we breathe, all of you know that that is not a very pure air. That's why nowadays many people are becoming so sick. They are means having so many diseases. Okay, the chronic diseases they have, like asthma, your lung cancer, lungs fibrosis. All these type of diseases are due to the degradation in your air quality. So that is your air pollution. Okay, and why this air pollution is happening? Because of the addition of harmful gases and substances. Like NO2 is a very harmful gas. We will discuss about their harmful effects as well in the coming slides. Okay, SO2, dust, cotton particles. Okay, cotton dust here should be written. Your mining particles, all these are contributing to increase the air pollution, which is again degrading the air quality, which is responsible for having so much of harmful effects on human health as well as your vegetation, your raw materials. Everything is getting affected from these pollutants that is added to the air. Clear, everyone? I hope it is clear. Yes? Please let me know if it is clear to everyone. Okay. Now these, I told you, these is leading to the degradation of air quality and its contamination. Now contamination means what? Contamination means making something dirty. Okay, so making something dirty, that is your contaminating. Okay, and that's why the air is now becoming unfit for use. Like you must have heard this in news that your Delhi is having too much of air pollution. Yes, it is becoming very difficult to breathe in the air of Delhi. Okay, people are having so many diseases. So all this is due to the increasing concentration of these gases. Okay, increasing concentration of these harmful contaminants, which is again contaminating your air's quality, air, and making it unfit for use. Clear, everyone? I hope it is clear to everyone. Now let's talk about the each and every gaseous pollutant that is present in your air, as well as their harmful effects that they have on our health. Okay, so the till now whatever I taught you, I hope it is clear to everyone in the class. Yes. Okay, Chetna is asking, please write happy birthday, Chetna, in live chat. Okay, Chetna. Okay, so, okay. So, let's talk about the gaseous pollutants and what are their effects. So, first major gaseous pollutant is your carbon monoxide. Now this carbon monoxide, what it does, whenever you inhale this carbon monoxide, it enters your body, and all of you know that in our blood we have a pigment called your hemoglobin. Yes, we have a thing called hemoglobin, which is responsible for carrying oxygen throughout your body. Yes or no? So what happens when you inhale this carbon monoxide gas? It combines with your hemoglobin in the blood and it forms carboxyhaemoglobin. Okay, because hemoglobin has high affinity for carbon monoxide than your oxygen. Hemoglobin has your means 200 times more affinity for carbon monoxide than your oxygen. That's why it readily combines with your carbon monoxide to form carboxyhaemoglobin at all the oxygen binding sites of hemoglobin. And what happens? The stability of the bond between hemoglobin and oxygen reduces, and thus hemoglobin molecules are not means they are not now carrying oxygen. They are becoming carboxyhaemoglobin, which is depreciating, which is depleting your hemoglobin's capacity to carry oxygen. This could result in so many harmful effects on your health, like you can have paralysis attack, you can go into coma, even deaths can be there. Okay, so you can imagine this carbon monoxide is very dangerous gaseous pollutant, and if you inhale a little bit of carbon monoxide also, this is going to destroy entire nervous system. Okay, this is going to again kill you if you inhale it a little bit more, if you inhale it in the little bit more concentration. Clear? So carbon monoxide is formed by what? It is formed by incomplete combustion. So carbon monoxide is formed by incomplete combustion. Clear? incomplete combustion of fuels. So like if your fuel is having incomplete combustion, your carbon monoxide will be formed in place of carbon dioxide. Okay, and it is a highly poisonous gas. This is a highly poisonous gas you have. Okay, so I just now told you how poisonous it could be if it is inhaled. Okay, the gas passes through the lungs directly into the bloodstream where it combines with your hemoglobin. Okay, and hemoglobin is a substance that is responsible for carrying oxygen to your entire body, and it combines with that hemoglobin because hemoglobin has 200 times more means it combines with hemoglobin 200 times more strongly than your oxygen. So hemoglobin has high affinity for carbon monoxide than your oxygen, and hence if you inhale even low concentrations of carbon monoxide, it can have magnified, it can have serious effects on your body. Clear? So what happens? Due to the formation of carboxyhaemoglobin, your oxygen carrying capacity of the blood is decreasing, and you can means it can have serious effects. Just like I told you, it can have paralyzing effect. It can lead you to coma. It can cause even deaths in the people. Okay. Now, next is your lead. Lead is also a gaseous pollutant which is released by the vehicles, okay, because of the presence of lead in your petrol. So nowadays your leaded petrol is banned. It is not used in many places because of its harmful effects, but still lead can be present, okay. So what happens? Lead is a very poisonous metal, okay. You must know this. Lead is a very poisonous metal. Clear? So when you are exposed to high levels of lead, this can cause again anemia. Okay, spelling of anemia is wrong here. This can cause your anemia, weakness, kidney and brain damage. And if you are exposed to very high amount of lead, this can even cause deaths. Okay. Lead is also means it is also affecting the pregnant women, because if the pregnant women are exposed to lead, they can expose their unborn childs also, and lead can damage a developing baby's nervous system. So you can imagine how harmful this lead is. Okay, so lead is again released by the vehicles in the form of particulate, that is due to the presence of lead in petrol. Okay, and due to its harmful effects, the consumption of lead, the use of lead in the petrol is banned and somewhat decreased, so that it because of its harmful effects that it has on the environment. Clear? So organic lead, that is your tetraethyl lead. Okay, tetraethyl lead, this is your tetraethyl lead, C2H5, 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 C2H5. This is a tetraethyl lead. Okay, so tetraethyl lead is used in your gasoline and jet fuels, and it is absorbed rapidly by the skin. Our skin have a very strong affinity, very strong tendency for the tetraethyl lead, and this is absorbed very rapidly by the skin, the lungs, the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, and it is converted to triethyl lead, which is responsible for its toxicity and again having harmful effects on the human beings. Clear? So this was the harmful effect of your lead. I hope the harmful effect of carbon monoxide and lead is clear to everyone. Let's talk about your harmful effect of smog. Okay. Now what is smog? Okay. So smog is basically the combination of your smoke and fog. Okay. So smoke and fog. Now smog is formed by mixing air with your pollutants and exhaust gases, which is resulting, which is means added to the environment due to human activities. So this smog is a pollutant. Let me write it for you. So this smog is a pollutant, so which is a combination of your oxides of nitrogen, like nitrogen dioxide, nitrogen nitric oxide, your nitrous oxide. Okay, all these oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, like sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide. Clear? And of partially oxidized hydrocarbons, and your hydrocarbons are also there. So basically when your these all combines, like your oxides of nitrogen, oxides of sulfur, your hydrocarbons and their derivatives, which is released from your industries and automobiles, they form a very dark, thick, okay, a very dark and thick fog, which is known as smog. These all combines together to form a very dark and thick fog. Okay, dark and thick fog, which is known as your smog. That is the combination of smoke and fog. Clear? Now this smoke is very irritating. Okay, this can cause irritation in your eyes, your nose, your throat. Okay, it can worsen the existing heart and lungs problems. Like if anyone is having some problems in his or her heart or lungs, it can worsen that problems. Okay, and it can cause lung cancer if you are exposed for a long term to this smog, and it can cause early deaths also. So you can see your smog is very injurious and serious for your health. Yes. Hello all in one. Welcome to the class. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. So I am fine. I am fine all in one. Okay. Thank you for asking. I hope you are also doing great. Yes. So till now, whatever I taught you, is it understood everyone? Please let me know once. So please let me know if it is clear to everyone. The harmful effects of smog, carbon monoxide, lead, air pollutants, cause of air pollutants. Yes? Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's talk about your oxides of nitrogen, which is acting as a very major air pollutant source. Okay, air pollutant source which is responsible for causing air pollution. So we have basically three main oxides of nitrogen, that is your nitric oxide, nitrous oxide and nitrogen dioxide. Okay, these are the three oxides of nitrogen. Now, what are the sources of these oxides of nitrogen? Basically, man-made sources are like coal burning power plants, internal combustion engine of fossil fuels, and natural sources are like your lightning. Okay, due to the lightning also your nitric acid is formed when your atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen they react in the presence of electric discharge. Clear? So all these are the sources of your oxides of nitrogen. So let me tell you in brief what are the sources now. Okay. So let me take you to the black screen for the same. Okay. So basically nitric oxide and nitrogen oxide, they are present in the atmosphere. So when your fuel is burned, okay, burning of fuel. Okay, so when your fuel is burned in furnaces, what happens? Okay, temperature increases. Okay, so what happens? Your temperature increases. Clear? And when your temperature increases, at high temperature, the nitrogen and oxygen that is present in the air, they combine to form your oxides of nitrogen. Okay, so at high temperature, what happens? Your atmospheric, the nitrogen that is present in your atmosphere, atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen, they combine together. Okay, combine to form different oxides of nitrogen. Is it clear everyone? Please let me know once. Yes, is it clear? So this is the first source of your oxides of nitrogen. Clear? Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Please let me know once in the comment section if it is clear. Okay. Chalo. Okay. So I hope it is clear to everyone. Next is your. So please take the screenshots or please note it down if you are noting it down. Okay. So when fuel burns, when your fuel is burning, okay, in the like combustion of engines, like fuel is burning in the combustion of engines. Okay, so what happens, your oxides of nitrogens are produced and they enter the atmosphere as exhaust gases from automobiles engine. Okay, So oxides of nitrogen are produced here. Clear? And they enter the atmosphere in the form of your exhaust gases. Clear? So this is the second source of your oxides of nitrogen that is entering into the atmosphere. Okay, let me talk about the third source. So please make a note of everything, students, so that you don't have to go anywhere for in search of notes. Okay, so note it down, everyone. And third is your nitric acid. So what happens, how your nitric acid is formed? So this is formed when your atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen, they combine in the presence of your lightning. So when lightning happens, when there is a electrical discharge, okay, so in the lightning there is a electrical discharge taking place. All of you know that your clouds are a big balls of charged molecules. Yes or no? Means these are your charged particles that is there inside the clouds. Yes or no? All of you know this. So all these lightning happens when there is a difference in the charges of your clouds and ground. Yes, and internal lightning can also happen when there is a difference of charges inside the clouds. Okay, so when during the stormy nights, when there is a storm, lightning and thunder, so what happens, your atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen, they combine together in presence of electrical discharge to form your nitric acid. Okay, so what they form your nitric acid. Clear, everyone? Just let me write it properly for you so that you can have your notes. Okay, so nitrogen and oxygen, they are combining together in presence of electrical discharge during lightning and thunder to form your nitric acid. This is also contributing as a pollutant source only. Okay, clear everything? Clear, everyone? Yes. Now next is that nitric oxide, it further reacts with your atmospheric oxygen. Okay, the nitric oxide that was produced in your burning of fuels or in the exhaust gases, that combines with your atmospheric nitrogen to produce your nitrogen dioxide as a gas. And again nitric oxide can combine with your ozone to form your nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. So you can see here the oxides of nitrogen are getting added to the air, okay, due to man-made sources as well as natural sources. Clear? So I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let us talk about the harmful effects of your oxides of nitrogen. Okay. So let us talk about the harmful effects of your oxides of nitrogen. Now what are the harmful effects? Why these are considered as your air pollutant? Okay. So nitrogen dioxide is very harmful to your plants as well as animals. Okay. So what happens? It causes irritation to the nose if it is inhaled. Okay. Second thing is that NO2 can cause serious lung diseases. Okay. This can cause serious lungs diseases. Okay. So many respiratory problems can happen due to the oxides of nitrogen. Then nitrogen dioxide can cause serious injury to vegetation. So nitrogen dioxide causes serious injury to vegetations also. Is it clear? Serious injury to vegetations also. And again nitrogen dioxide in the presence of your ultraviolet rays of sun, what happens? Nitrogen dioxide oxidizes your hydrocarbons to form photochemical smog. Okay. So in presence of sunlight, so when there is a UV radiation of sun, that is sunlight, your nitrogen dioxide, it oxidizes. Okay, oxidizes VOC, that is volatile organic compounds, that is your hydrocarbons, to form your photochemical smog. Okay, why we are calling it photochemical smog? Because photo means light, chemicals means like nitrogen dioxide and volatile organic compounds. They are combining together in presence of light to form this smog. That's why we are calling it photochemical smog. Now photochemical smog is causing eye irritation. So what this photochemical smog do? I'm writing it here. Okay. So photochemical smog basically causes eye irritation. Okay. Then it can cause your asthma attacks. Okay, and as well as nasal and throat infection. So nowadays many people are suffering from your allergies attack. Yes, so all of is due to these air pollutants, because the air that we are breathing is not pure. It is containing so many air pollutants, some in low concentration, some in high concentration, which is responsible for deteriorating health of the people as well as your vegetation's health. Okay, so this can again cause your nasal and throat infection. Is it clear, everyone? I hope it is clear. The harmful effects of oxides of nitrogen is clear to everyone present in the class. Okay. Now let's talk about your sulfur, compounds of sulfur as a pollutant. Okay. Before doing that, let me tell you about the Unacademy Prodigy test that is going to start on 13th of Feb from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Okay. So again, this test is from class 7 to 12 learners. Okay. And you can win scholarship prizes, and again at the same time you can test your knowledge also. Like, it will give you opportunity to analyze yourself, to analyze your preparations, where you stand, what is your level, who are your competitors. So these all things will be analyzed only with the help of this test, because this is going to be your all India test. And if you are a rank 1, if you are the, okay, now let me tell you the schedule first, then I will be telling you the prizes that you will be getting. So class 9 and 10, they will have their test starting from 12 p.m. okay, in the afternoon. Okay, and if you are a rank 1, you will be getting MacBook Air. If you are rank 2 and 3, you are getting Apple iPhone. So see, there are so many exciting prizes. So you can have your MacBook, you can have Apple iPhone, you can have Apple iPad, Amazon Eco Dot, Amazon vouchers, so many things you can have. Okay. Also, if you are if you are in the top 10 students from all India basis, you will be getting scholarships up to 20 lakh rupees. Okay, so these all things are one side, and the most important thing is that you can analyze yourself. You can analyze, because see, this is a very competitive world. If you want to be in the competition, you have to prepare yourself, and this test is giving you the opportunity to analyze your preparation, like what is your level, how much you have prepared. Okay, so please do not forget to attend this test on 13th of Feb, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And for getting enrolled yourself for this test, please do use my code Manisha Live. Okay, so if you use my code this Manisha Live, you will be able to enroll yourself for this test for free. Clear? And one more thing, if you are really liking the classes, please do not forget to like the class. Also, do not forget to share these classes with your friends, and also do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, chalo. So let us talk about the compounds of sulfur that is acting as a pollutant here. Okay. So compounds of sulfur as a pollutant. Now what are the compounds of sulfur that is acting as a pollutants? That is your sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Okay, and also hydrogen sulfide. These are the three major sources which are the compounds of sulfur and acting as the air pollutant. Okay, so let us first talk about your hydrogen sulfide. So hydrogen sulfide is produced by decaying organic matter. Where your organic matter is decaying or rotting away, there your hydrogen sulfide gas is produced. Clear? So this is produced by decaying organic matter, and it has a smell of your rotten eggs. Okay, means smell of a rotten eggs. It is also produced where your vegetables are rotten or your sewage is there. Okay, its industrial operations are happening. So this is the again harmful gas which is acting as an air pollutant. Okay, now what are the effects of your hydrogen sulfide gas? So this will again cause irritation in your eyes. Okay, irritation in eyes if you are exposed to its higher concentration for a longer period of time. Okay, so it will cause irritation in your eyes and as well as your throat. Okay, also it destroys your vegetable matters. So it is again harmful for your vegetation. Okay, harmful for vegetation. So because this is a acidic gas. Okay, this is again, let me tell you, this is a acidic gas. Clear? Now let's talk about your sulfur dioxide and trioxide. Now what are the harmful effects of sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide? Okay, so basically sulfur dioxide and trioxide are produced when your coals are burned, because coals generally contain the impurities of sulfur. Okay, so the coals containing the impurities of sulfur will be producing your sulfur dioxide and trioxide upon burning. Okay. Okay, Chetna wants menti. Okay, Chetna, we will soon have menti. Don't worry about that. Okay. And one more thing I would like to tell you. On 17th of your 17th Feb, we are going to solve the sample question paper that is released by ICSE for class 9 at 8 p.m. on the channel. So do not forget to join that class, everyone. Okay. Chalo. So sulfur dioxide and trioxide are produced how? By burning of coals, which contain your sulfur as a impurities. Okay, burning fuels like coal and oil. Okay, and it is also produced by metallurgical processes where your sulfide ores are there. Okay, that means roasting of sulfide ores will also produce your sulfur dioxide gases. Clear? Is it clear? Please let me know once. Yes. So roasting of sulfide ores will also produce your oxides of sulfur. Now what are the harmful effects of your sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide? So let us talk about that. Harmful effects of SO2 and SO3. Okay. So if you are now exposed to higher concentration of SO2 and SO3 for a longer period of time, it will cause headache. Okay, you will be means experiencing headache, vomiting. Okay, vomiting also. Okay, one thing I would like to tell you, the notes of these sessions you will be getting on the Telegram channel. So please do join the Telegram channel. Okay, the link of which I have given in the beginning of the class. Okay. So headache, vomiting and even death. Okay. So harmful effects can in harmful effects your longer time exposure to sulfur dioxide and trioxide is causing your headache, vomiting and even deaths. Okay, due to respiratory failure, because it is again causing your respiratory problems. Clear? Now it also destroys your vegetation. Okay, destroys vegetation, and again it is responsible for causing your acidic rain. Okay, and this is responsible for causing acid rains. Is it clear? And again when it mixes with smoke and fog to form smog, it is also again very harmful. Clear? And when it is oxidized by sulfur dioxide is oxidized by atmospheric oxygen. Your sulfur dioxide is oxidized by atmospheric oxygen to form sulfur trioxide, which again combines with water. This sulfur trioxide is combining with water to form your H2SO4, that is an acid, and this is the cause of your acid rain. So this is again having the harmful effect on building materials and construction, which weakens the building material and construction sites. Is it clear, everyone? Please let me know if it is clear. The compounds of sulfur as a pollutant is clear to everyone in the class. Okay, so let's go to our now acid rains. Okay, so all these are your air pollutants and we have talked about them. Now let's talk about your acid rain. So what is this acid rain? So from the name itself, you can understand rain containing your acid. Okay. And acid rain is used to describe all type of precipitations. Be it in the form of rain, be it in the form of snow, be it in the form of fog, dew, everything. Okay. So acid rain consists of everything. That is your rain, rain, snow, okay, rain, snow, fog, okay, dew, all these will consist of your acid rain, and acid rains are having more pH value, okay, they are having, not more, less pH value than your normal rain, okay. So they are more acidic. These acid rains are more acidic than your normal rains. Is it clear, everyone? So these are more acidic than your normal rain. So normal rain is slightly acidic, that is having a pH of about 5.6, but your acid rains are having a pH between 5.6 and 3.5. So acid rains generally have a pH between 5.6 to 3.5. Also it can have pH equals to 2, means when it is highly acidic in nature. Clear? So this is your acid rain. Now why does this acid rain happens? What is the composition of the acid rain? So let us talk about its composition. Okay. So let us talk about the composition. Now your acid rain results due to the formation of nitric acid and sulfuric acid that is present in your polluted air. Okay. So this acid rains consists of your nitric acid and sulfuric acid that is formed due to the pollutants that is present in your air. Just now I showed you the formation of sulfuric acid that is formed due to your sulfur trioxide when your sulfur dioxide is oxidized by the atmospheric oxygen to form sulfur trioxide. And this sulfur trioxide mixes in the rainwater to form sulfuric acid again, which is causing your acid rain. Okay. So basically these acids are formed due to the oxides of nitrogen as well as your oxides of sulfur which come into contact with the rainwater. Clear? So these acids are formed when oxides of nitrogen, sulfur combines with rainwater. Clear? Now causes, so all of you know causes is the burning of fossil fuels. Yes, due to the combustion of the fuels a large amount of your sulfur dioxide is produced. Yes, carbon dioxide is produced, nitrogen dioxide is produced. So these acids dissolve in the rain and they form these nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Now the main cause of acid rain is the formation of carbonic acid, nitric acid and sulfuric acid during the rains. Clear? Now how this nitric acid is formed, I told you, when nitrogen and oxygen they combine together in the presence of high heat, high temperature, they form your nitric oxide. Again nitric oxide is oxidized to nitrogen dioxide which upon dissolving in water forms your nitric acid. So let's see how your nitric acid is formed. So let's go to black screen. Okay, let me give you the here only formation of nitric acid. All of you can see how your nitric acid is formed. So your nitrogen and oxygen, they are combining together in very high temperature to form your nitric oxide or nitrogen monoxide, which is again getting oxidized by the atmospheric oxygen to form your nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide combines with your water or rainwater to form your nitric acid and nitrous acid. HNO2 and HNO3. Okay, nitric acid and nitrous acid. Clear? Now, how your sulfuric acid is formed, just now I told you. So, let's go to the black screen to understand that. So, let's talk about your formation of sulfuric acid. So, how your sulfuric acid is formed? Basically, your sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide is released in the air when your coals and power plants are burning fuel. Yes, because they contain your sulfur as a pollutant. So, this sulfur, when it combines with oxygen, they form sulfur dioxide. Again, sulfur dioxide oxidized in presence of atmospheric oxygen to form sulfur trioxide. This sulfur trioxide will react with water or will get dissolved in rainwater to form your H2SO4 or it can also happen like sulfur dioxide and oxygen and water are combining together to give your sulfuric acid. Okay, so these are also the acids that is found in your acid rain. Clear? Now, what are the impact of acid rain? What are the harmful impacts of the acid rain that we have? Yes. So basically, let's talk about the harmful impact. Okay. Harmful effects of acid rain. Okay. Now, acid rain can affect your soil composition. Okay. This can affect your soil very badly, and which will again affect the yield of the crops. Okay, why? Because it removes your calcium and potassium, which is the basic ingredients of the soil, and thus the soil loses its fertility. Okay, so it affects the soil composition and decreases the fertility of the soil. Okay, decreases the fertility of soil, and this is again causing a loss of nutrients from the plants, and thus they damages the leaves also. So your acid rain damages the plants also. Okay, clear? So your acid rain is affecting your soil composition and again decreasing the fertility of soil, and it is damaging the plants also. It can affect your water bodies also, affects water bodies also, because acid rain will make your water bodies more acidic, which will affect the marine life and marine plants as well. Okay, so your acid rain is affecting the water bodies. So what happens? Your water bodies are becoming more acidic due to acid rain, which is again affecting the aquatic life, because aquatic life cannot survive in highly acidic condition or highly basic condition. So condition has to be neutral. Okay. Now this acid rain is means it is disbalancing that condition. Okay. Now acid rain will cause extensive damage. Okay. This will cause damage to the buildings also. So all of you must have heard about the your destruction of the marble of your Taj Mahal. Yes or no? All of you have means heard about this destruction of the marble of Taj Mahal. That Taj Mahal is having the corrosion effect. The yellow spots are formed in the marble of the Taj Mahal. All of because of the acid rain. Okay. So your acid rain causes damages to the buildings as well. Okay, this causes damages to the buildings, and which are made up of your marble or limestone. Okay, so what happens, what is the reaction that is taking place over here? So let me write it here. Okay, I'm just writing it here. So like your marbles or your limestones, okay, these are formed of calcium carbonate. Now when your acid rain reacts, when this acid rain forms on this limestone, what happens? They react with them to form the salt, carbon dioxide and water. This formation of salt, carbon dioxide and water is weakening the buildings. Okay, it is weakening the structure of the buildings. Clear? And again same thing will happen when it reacts with your nitric acid. So basically it reacts with nitric acid to form your calcium nitrate, that is also again a salt, carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so this is the serious issue faced by your Taj Mahal, which is increasing the corrosion, its destruction. Okay, clear everyone? Again acid rain causes the corrosion of metals. Okay, so basically your acid rain is responsible for corroding the metal. Okay, so acid rain corrodes the metals as well. Okay, so because of that also the iron gates on all the buildings which is consisting of irons and any metal, so that building is becoming weak in few years only due to this acid rain. Okay, and acid rain impacts the humans also. So you must have noticed this, like if you get wet in the rain nowadays, you feel a little irritation on the skin. Okay, you feel a little irritation on the skin. So also you feel little bit irritation on the upper part of your respiratory tract. Okay, so this is all because of your acid rain. So acid rain is responsible for your damaging the health of humans also. So this is again have affecting the person's respiratory system. Okay, so acid rain affects because it is containing acid, and all of you know that acid can cause serious effects in your respiratory tracts. Clear? And also our skin also, it gets irritated, means the irritation we can feel on the skin when we are wet in the acid rain. Okay, when we come in the contact with the acid rain. So acid rain affects the respiratory system. Is it clear everyone? Please let me know. So please let me know if everything whatever I taught till now is clear to everyone. Yes? Okay? Clear everyone? Please let me know once. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone present in the class. Chetna, Mayank, all in one. Everyone. Shaurya, everyone. Yes? Okay. Chalo. So now I would like to tell you about the batches that we have specially designed for your uh, final exams preparations. So we have like champions batch and your Udan batch, which is again specialized, specially designed for making your exam ready for your upcoming final exams. Okay, so these batches have already started from 1st of Feb. Okay, and if you want to like have a serious preparation, you can definitely join these batches. Also you can join my special classes. Okay, so I have a special class at 5:15 today, so you can join me over there where I will be discussing the preparation, one shot revision on the preparation of hydrogen. Okay, and we will also have your previous year discussion where we will be discussing the previous year questions also. Clear? So that's all for today, and please do take the subscription and do not forget to download the Unacademy app. Also do not forget to participate in Prodigy exam that is on 13th of Feb from 12 p.m. Okay, that is day after tomorrow on Sunday from 12 to 1 p.m. Okay. So if you are confused about your preparation journey, if you have queries about your subscriptions, if you want to know about the latest offers, okay, so everything you can do by calling on this number. So you are just one call away. So note down this number and you can call and get to know about everything about the Unacademy Plus subscription and all. Okay. Also, do not forget to use my code Manisha Live. Okay, this is my code that you have to use when you are calling on this number. Okay, so Manisha Live is the code. Yes. So I hope the session was interesting as well as important for you at this moment of time. Yes. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. And if you really like the session, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit on the bell icon so that you receive the notification of every live class as soon as it goes live. Also do share if you appreciate my hard work and if you want to do me a favor, please share the links of the class with your friends as well so that more students can join us on this platform. Do not forget to download the notes, PDF notes of the session from the Telegram channel, the link of which I have given in the beginning of this session. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you for watching the session live. So let's meet again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay. So thank you everyone. Bye. Have a nice day. And now I have a special class on Unacademy app at 5:15 p.m. So if you want to get connected with me over there as well, so you can download the Unacademy app, follow the instruction and join my class. Also do not forget to use my code that is Manisha Live. Okay. This will help you unlock every free special classes. Okay, everyone. So thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Thanks a lot. So bye. Take care and have a nice day.